Warren Democrats chose a new auditor this evening.
They were replacing Anthony Natale, who was forced to resign after pleading guilty 2 weeks ago to federal felony charges. First News reporter Dan Marcel was there for the election, new at 11. He joins us now with the results.
Well, it took 2 different ballots and 3 different men who submitted their name for the nomination to select Warren's new auditor, and each was hoping that this process would finally come to an end. 25 of Warren's 28 precinct members were present for tonight's vote, a vote required after previous auditor Anthony Natale pled guilty to conveying false information related to a weapon of mass destruction. He was accused of sending his former employer white powder in the mail almost 2 years ago. The guilty plea meant he could no longer hold elected office. 3 men ran for the office: Councilman Vincent Flask of the 5th Ward, Councilman Eddie Colbert, and Valdioso Patterson. Each of the candidates had 3 minutes to explain to the voters why they should be selected.
I felt that it was in the best interest of the city to have someone who knows this budget well, to be able to step in midstream into an office that obviously is going through a storm right now.
But there will be no other greater responsibility to me than keeping our city government transparent and accountable to you, the taxpayers.
But I will tell you one thing, that I will work for the best interests of the city of Warren, Ohio.
When a majority was not reached after the first ballot, the party moved to cast a second ballot with the 2 candidates that got the highest votes, Flask and Colbert. In the end, Flask won with 15 of the 25 total votes. He thinks the transition will be smooth, citing interim auditor Nancy Ruggieri's handling of the office.
It's been a trying time for the entire city. We're glad this process is over and look forward to moving forward.
I'm sure he'll do a good job as the next auditor for the city of Warren. He knows the people at the city who work well with the staff, and wish him the best.
Now, something of note, interim auditor Nancy Ruggieri did not run, and another vote will need to take place in the coming weeks to replace Flask on city council. For now, in Youngstown, Dan Marcel, WKBN 27, First News at 11.